Steppa Pig begins with a heavily filtered beat, its low and high-end frequencies cut out, leaving just the scratchy mids behind. But that's all the backing that Danny Brown needs. He launches straight in with lyrics about his fried brain. Tellingly, the rhyme scheme is slightly scrambled here, briefly following an ABBA pattern, rather than the couplets we might expect. As others have noticed, the two plugs mentioned here could refer not just to Danny's contacts, but also to De La Soul, who Danny has praised as being among rap's top experimenters. The group's two MCs, Postanus and the late Trugoy the Dove, were also known as plugs 1 and 2. We soon hear a harp glissando and one of JPEGMAFIA's producer tags tucked into the mix in our right ear, a sure indication that the arrangement's about to open out. Unexpectedly, it does so with a sample from the NSYNC song Gone, Justin Timberlake's distinctive voice crooning that title word. A bass stomps below, initially stressing the strong beats of the bar, in lockstep with the snare and kick drum. Fast forward 8 bars, and that bass line is shunted a beat later, now landing on the weak beats of the bar instead, transforming how it fits into the track. Throughout, the bass is complemented by various twisting synth lines, which we'll return to shortly. Danny's verse is peppered with well-placed vocal throws, highlighting the ends of certain phrases for effect. In the same interview where Danny cited De La Soul as an influence, he also mentioned Madvillain, the classic collaboration between producer Madlib and rapper MF Doom. Danny uses one of Doom's trademark tricks here, teasing a crass pun, but letting the lyric trail off with an ellipsis, then adding an uncharacteristically tame choice of words in its place. When Peggy's verse begins, the NSYNC sample is pitch-shifted up, more prominent in the texture, allowing us to hear the hallmarks of early Noughties R&B, the minor key chord changes, the acoustic guitar arpeggios. On top of this, Peggy adds a synth arp that begins by sketching out a rich D-flat major 9 chord, before noodling about in the key of F minor. Soon enough, we get a bass line with another idea that consolidates this new key, but it doesn't last for long. A series of vinyl scratches has the effect of wiping the slate clean, and we revisit that opening beat. We mentioned the twisting synth lines earlier. Let's take a closer look at them. The one that first draws our attention makes it clear that we've now modulated to the key of B-flat minor. That's right next to F minor in the circle of fifths, as the keys are closely related. But the synth melody seems keen to complicate this, occasionally dropping in a note from B-flat major instead. This gives way to a bright, almost metallic synth that cuts through as gentle, high-register keys scurry up and down the scale. Then, the arrangement is stripped back once more. We hear subtle, airy beeps and the rich synth timbre returns. Now though, it underlines the new B-flat minor key, with a darker quality that matches the digital references and implicit danger of the last lyric it accompanies. Peggy EQs and distorts the song's final lines as if they're being delivered through a walkie-talkie, an effect aided by the burst of noise that's inserted just beforehand. The track ends by assembling various elements from across its duration, a reminder that while the production may travel in wildly different directions over its runtime, it does a remarkable job at pulling it all together. For more analysis, you can browse the playlist, subscribe, and support Apocopop on Patreon. See you next time.